7 Fastest Muscle Cars of 60s. The 1960s unleashed a wave of lightning-fast muscle cars, sporting naturally aspirated V8 engines. These beasts were synonymous with hardcore power, emitting aggression, and roaring with impressive performance, easily hitting 60 miles per hour and beyond. While not designed for handling or track times, their focus was pure straight-line speed, despite regulations sometimes leading to magazines receiving tweaked versions of these cars. The decade still birthed some of the coolest and fastest muscle cars. It was an era dominated by massive engines, carburetors, and the thrill of drag racing. So in this video, we'll tell you about the 7 fastest muscle cars of the 60s, so stay tuned till the end. But before starting, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And now, let's get started. 7. 1965 Ford Mustang GT 289. The 1965 Ford Mustang, an icon of 1960s muscle cars, boasts style and presence alongside a surprising lack of speed. Ford's addition of a potent small-block V8 engine elevated this Mustang, delivering impressive power and velocity. Performance metrics include acceleration from 0 to 60 mph in just 5.2 seconds, a top speed of 128 miles per hour, and a curb weight of 2,974 ohms. Its 289 Q&V V8 engine churns out 225 horsepower and 305 pound-feet of torque. Initially overlooked, the 1965 Mustang swiftly gained attention, revealing its aggressive nature and earning a place as one of the fastest muscle cars of its time. It had since solidified its status as a legend in automotive history, revered for its performance and timeless design. 6. 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner 426 Hemi. The 1966 Plymouth Roadrunner was a standout among 60s muscle cars, thanks to its incredible Hemi V8 engine and thrilling exhaust note. It made waves in NASCAR circles, especially with its large rear wing, clocking in at 0 to 60 mph in just 5.1 seconds and a top speed of 105 miles per hour. This heavyweight at 3,435 pounds packed a punch with its 425 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque from its 426 Q&V V8 engine. Despite its weight, it accelerated swiftly, cementing its status as a serious contender. Its unmistakable sound and impressive performance left an indelible mark on the era's automotive landscape. The Roadrunner embodied the essence of 60s muscle cars, combining raw power, speed, and presence in a package that still resonates with enthusiasts today. 5. 1967 Ford GT40 Mark III. The 1967 Ford GT40 Mark III ruffled more than a few feathers at Ferrari, who found its victory at Le Mans a bitter pill to swallow after years of dominance. Crafted under the watchful eye of Carroll Shelby and driven by Ken Miles, it embodied pure racing prowess, boasting a 0 to 60 mph sprint in just 5.1 seconds and a top speed of 160 miles per hour. Its 2,200 ohms curb weight made it a lightweight dynamo, fueled by a 306 horsepower 289 Q&V V8 engine. It packed a punch on the track, but numbers only scratched the surface of its capabilities. This custom-built marvel hit a staggering 212 miles per hour on the Le Mans circuit, showcasing its true potential. Even in its tamer iterations, the GT40 stood as an emblem of speed and power, cementing its status as a muscle car legend of the swinging 60s. 4. 1968 Dodge Charger 426 Hemi. When you imagine an iconic American muscle car, chances are the 1968 Dodge Charger springs to mind. For folks raised on 1980s TV, the sight of an orange Charger with a flag atop was a familiar sight on the small screen. Renowned for its speed, this Dodge was among the quickest muscle cars of its era, solidifying its spot in automotive lore. Its performance specs were impressive, hitting 0 to 60 mph in just 4.8 seconds and boasting a top speed of 160 miles per hour, all while weighing in at 3,979 ohms. Underneath the hood roared a powerful 426 Q&V V8 engine, delivering a hefty 425 ap and 490 pound-feet of torque. The Hemi V8 engine would go on to become a cornerstone of Chrysler, Dodge, and Plymouth, propelling them to success with their high-performance muscle machines. Today, as we bid farewell to the Charger's era with this engine, we can't help but admire its rich history, tracing back to the golden age of muscle cars in the 1960s. 3. 1967 Chevrolet Corvette 427. Since its debut in 1953, the Chevrolet Corvette has held our fascination, persisting even through its early years when speed was lacking. By 1967, however, the Corvette 427 showcased its true potential, becoming one of the fastest muscle cars of its time. With impressive performance figures including a 0 to 60 amp sprint in just 4.7 seconds, a top speed of 143 miles per hour, and a weight of 3,336 ohms, powered by a 427 Q&V V8 engine delivering 435 HP and 460 pound-feet of torque, the Corvette stood out. While many expected it to follow a lightweight, finely tuned approach akin to Porsche, the 427 Q&V V8 engine proved them wrong, establishing the Corvette as a true muscle car and one of Detroit's fastest offerings of the decade. 2. 1964 Pontiac Tempest GTO. Back in the heyday of muscle cars, Pontiac, Chevrolet, and Oldsmobile shared technology, engineering, and features. The 1964 Pontiac Tempest GTO stands out for its impressive handling, a trait it shares with the Chevrolet Corvette. Performance-wise, it clocks in at 0 to 60 mph in just 4.6 seconds and reaches a top speed of 115 miles per hour. With a curb weight of 3,485 ohms, it packs a punch with 348 horsepower and 428 pound-feet of torque. Thanks to its 389 Q&V V8 engine, Pontiac had a knack for ruffling feathers in the car world by snatching up names others thought were off-limits, which only added to the Tempest's appeal among muscle car enthusiasts. Even without its speed credentials, the Tempest would have been a standout in the 1960s muscle car scene, capturing the hearts of many. 1. 1963 Shelby Cobra 260. In 1963, Carroll Shelby unleashed the AC Shelby Cobra 260, a marvel born of American innovation and British craftsmanship. This automotive gem married a lightweight AC body with a potent Ford engine, resulting in an exquisite blend of weight, power, and speed. Boasting a 4.5 second 0 to 60 mph time and a top speed of 140 miles per hour. This 2,094-pound powerhouse packed a 260 horsepower punch and 269 pound-feet of torque from its 4.3-liter V8 engine. It dominated the muscle car scene of its time, outperforming all competitors. Despite Shelby's health struggles, his passion for racing fueled this triumph, leading him to become the mastermind behind the Ford GT40 projects. The AC Shelby Cobra 260 stands as a testament to Shelby's ingenuity and enduring legacy in the automotive world. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.